If you like the video, like it. At least if not that, just tell us what you thought. I need some engagement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look what you did.
Look what you did. That was the best part.
Really pulled me out of the moment though. Whenever he did that, I was like, oh no, and then he's just like, ha 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 ha. In a good way though. It pulled me out of the moment in a good way because that shit was funny. Man, they gotta pay. It's crazy they have a pay-per-view arena for Raw.
For real. Who wins? Damian Priest? Yeah.
Is that who you want to win?
So I think wins.
Yeah. No, that's a good call. I want Sheamus. I know for like Seth is probably like Bronson's gonna come out or whatever and beat up Seth, and so that'll cost him. I'm gonna say Sheamus. I want Sheamus. I'm gonna say I think Sheamus wins. I'm gonna go crazy with it.
What?
Oh snap!
For real? Hold on. This is Aura. This is a superhero. Like, this is a superhero.
Wait, is Bianca gonna come out though? I don't want her to. I want Jay to do her thing. Oh, come on.
That would have been me.
Imagine they lose the belts to Liv and Raquel.
Hello.
Ladies, back away from each other, please.
But they're getting sick of it. Damn! Damn!
Because tonight we're having a battle royal, and whoever wins.
What?
Let's go. Thank God. Get her away from Rhea.
Hey, you see who's coming out right now? They heard a battle royale. They didn't waste any time.
I don't know who will win this. I'm gonna say between Damage Control, Bianca and Jade, or Lyra Valkyrie.
Yeah, let's go. Get them out of here first. Ah, that's not what I was talking about.
She's gonna eliminate Ivy. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
She better be lucky she was just tall enough.
That's crazy.
Oh!
Nah.
Damn! Damn! Bro, why are y'all looking at each other? You did not eliminate them. Why are y'all doing this? This is bad strategy. Obvi, like. Damn, she's pulling that shit. Oh, they're gonna pull them both over. You still have a chance. I really want Lyra personally, and you know what? I think Lyra's gonna win. I think this is Lyra's time. Oh, Street Fighter type shit. Oh,
Damn.
Holy shit. That was a crazy suplex. There's no way that shit didn't hurt. Because that's also on the edge. There's no give there. That's where the wooden planks touch, like, hold into place. So, like, there's no give.
Yeah, how did I drop the ball? Because you're the one who got beat. What? Hold on. You realize that there's actually video footage of what happened, right? Yes, video footage of me attempting to neutral.
Oh, shit.
This got his fucking neck twisted.
Not this shit. But yeah, they were in a tag team together, The Miz and Bo Dallas with Curtis Axel. They followed Miz. Interesting dynamic. You know, I have an opinion on this. Kofi agreed that that Xavier could be the QB. Xavier Woods called the play. He said, "Forget this. I'm gonna get Ray. Hold on." And so Kofi was like, "What? What?" And he's like, "What are you doing?" He told you what he was doing. Prepare. Get ready. He's the QB, right? So Xavier Woods is not in the wrong there. Even if we don't agree with the play, Kofi should have agreed with the play. He should have like went through with it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Right to the back of the neck. That full Nelson into the knee to the back of the neck. And Eric takes Kofi down.
Yeah, these guys are gonna get the titles. They gotta win. Xavier Woods is gonna want to be tagged in or something. Oh yeah, there we go.
Woods with a tag, and it looked like Kofi was going for trouble in paradise.
Listen to the QB. Oh my God, Kofi. He could have still done his move. Whatever he was gonna do, he could have done it. Xavier Woods is in the right. I'd say before he wasn't fully in the right, but Kofi agreed that he's the QB, so he's in the right. If he didn't agree that he was the QB, then I wouldn't say he's fully in the right, but he's the QB. He calls the plays. He said, "Go. Don't look at him stupid. Go." When you're in the military and you're talking to your sergeant, he tells you to do something, you're just gonna be like, "What? But that's a stupid play, Sergeant. That's a dumb play." Like, why does he look confused? Nah, I'm full on Xavier's side. Uh-oh. He's not gonna like it. What's gonna happen though? Like, what's the end of this segment gonna look like?
And you're not the bad guy. You're not a bad guy, but you make bad decisions. I came out and for one person, for Jade.
This shit is just fire right now. It's hard for me to say anything.
They're all my favorite people.
Yeah. Oh! Nah, my back will be killing me. Hold on, this match is kind of starting to do something.
Damn.
Oh man, they were like, "Hey, we're gonna go out there and put on a fucking clinic." I know Chad Gable's gonna win, but they need Dragon Lee to win. I feel like they need to give him a bit of a push for like a mid-card championship or something. He's really good. Yeah, you shouldn't have been distracting the ref. Like, what? That helped you in no way. Wait, so he has to fight Damien to earn the opportunity, but Damien still gets to be in the match anyway? That's lame. Why'd he do that?
Seth Rollins is making the match right now.
Yes, sir.
For the win. Can you imagine Dominic and Gunther for the world title? Actually, that might be fun.
Yeah, that would be great. I want to see that.
Hello, key. Damian Priest probably wins it.
I don't know. I think Sheamus would be a good play though, because Sheamus has been winning and Damien hasn't been doing anything. But they did set it up. They did tease Damien versus Gunther. So you're probably right. I think there's also a decent chance that Sheamus gets it too. And I hope he does.
Cover to win the fatal four-way. Rollins, though, launches
Oh!
off the rope.
Yeah.
Just throws himself in there. Holy shit. I knew this match would be a banger though. Fatal four-ways and shit are usually bangers, especially with this many big names.
Kick out by Priest. Think about what we heard from
Think about this.
champion Gunther earlier in the night, Cole, that Gunther is more highly motivated than
Think about this.
Think about this. This is where Bronson comes out, right?
could be looking for a stop.
Yep.
Oh my God, look out here. Sheamus driven in the post. That's big
Yes, sir.
Just drilled Reed with a knee.
Oh, is he gonna take out everybody? Oh, this is where Dominic can win.
Reed off the back.
Ooh. Oh, let's
Damn.
go. Let's go. Come on, Dom.
The fury in the eyes.
Yes, come on.
Corey, Dominic Mysterio trying to take advantage.
Yes.
Lost to Sheamus. He's covered. Mysterio to win.
No.
Stakes up.
No.
Counter.
Come on.
This match continued after the destruction by Bronson.
Yeah.
Caught. Southbound.
Oh.
Choke slam.
Damn.
Priest.
Can Priest capitalize? David
Aw.
Priest needs the cover.
Yeah, it's over.
There it is.
Priest is the #1 contender. It'll get his
Bro, no, that was so good though. I figured Damien would win, but I just wanted somebody different. I had to gaslight myself into thinking somebody else would win.
Yeah.
I knew Seth wasn't going to. I knew Bronson would come out for that, but I didn't expect Bronson to attack everybody else. Very good. That was really good. You know, this part, perfect. I do want to see, I never even thought about it, but Jade going for a main title, that's going to be hype whenever she finally does. And she'll be the good guy. Like, if their team ever breaks up, it's Bianca that's turning heel. So, it'll be nice to see Jade as a champion somewhere down the line. This match was good. I kind of called who would be in the ring last, and I was right for the most part. But it's kind of obvious, right? Because, like, Lyra just got there. Like, that's the only one that you could, like, switch around, really, because Io and Kyrie are doing stuff right now. Jade and Bianca are doing stuff right now, so obviously they're going to be the last ones in there. But then I knew there would be another one that's, like, singular and not in the tag team. And I figured it would be Lyra because she's been there. But this... Hold on, I got to see that fucking...
Damn.
Oh, my God. That would hurt so much. That there's just no give there. It's like landing on, not necessarily concrete, because wood is softer than concrete, but you know, it would still hurt on wood. That's crazy. There's a lot of good moves tonight. Like a lot of good spots. Just a fuck ton. Oh yeah, and this shit. Xavier's in the right. I'm full on Xavier, Team Xavier. Anything he does in the future will be warranted. I guess your Team Kofi.
I don't know. I think he's in the right too.
See, like I was saying about the sergeant metaphor, like I guess Kofi for it to turn around and Kofi be more in the right, Kofi needs to be like, okay, you're not the QB anymore. I don't want to listen to you. And then so if Xavier tries to call the play and he's going for something that isn't obvious, like stopping a move mid-move to go and take out Rey Mysterio, right? Like that is foolish, but if both of them cooperated during it, it could have worked out. But the problem is Kofi didn't. But Xavier was QB, so he should have listened to Xavier. But if he wasn't the QB, then I'm like, yeah, Xavier, that was dumb. What are you doing? If they're just not, if there's no leader, like, come on, you're being stupid. But this storyline, I do wonder where this is going, because like Miz isn't doing anything really. So what's gonna be the end goal with them? I mean, it's gonna be Final Testament. So I guess Final Testament likes Miz now. Like they like him. Tag team match. Obviously, we knew who would win, but I'm waiting for them to take the titles from Finn Balor and JD. That's all I'm waiting for right now. Once they get the titles, it'll be more interesting. Like when you have champions with titles that are fighting, like that's interesting because the title could change eventually. There could be new contenders and all that stuff. But if they're with the same people for the next like couple months, it's like nothing's interesting unless there's good stories. And there is, but there's not any really good stories besides the Bloodline and maybe Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Just the only say I would say that's really good is because it's leading to something that I am anticipating, which is Randy Orton's heel turn. I'm just waiting to see that. And by the way, I was thinking about it. John Cena is retiring in 2025. So Randy Orton might turn heel before then, and we could get a storyline with Randy and John, where that makes sense. And they could wrestle one more time at WrestleMania, and that could be John's like actual retirement match.
Wonder who's gonna win that.
Typically, people lose their retirement matches, but I think I don't know. I guess it depends on what John wants. It'll be all up to John if he wants a more like sad ending where like Randy Orton, he's a bad guy and he wants to take out John and then he gets to take out John. Like, does he want that, or does he want to win and just, come out on top and it'd be a good story? I would prefer him to win, beat Randy if Randy's heel and trying to take him out. I like Randy a lot, but I think it'd be a better story if John won, especially if they build up to it like they have. They don't even have to have a couple matches. They could have just pure story up until the match. And I think that would be nice. But that's in 2025. But we're getting two people retiring in 2025, John and Goldberg.
Goldberg just wanted to steal the spotlight so bad.
Yeah, nobody paying attention to that man.
I'm just playing, but
Bloodline storyline, yeah, everybody knows what we think about that. Like, come on. It's great. As usual.
yeah,
They got fucking like Hollywood writers for this shit. Like,
they do.
it's I do like that it wasn't as simple as Sammy just coming back and everything being okay. But I'm excited to see Sammy on SmackDown with the Bloodline. Like, whenever he comes to SmackDown this week, oh, that's gonna hit. Maybe Paul Heyman will be back too, or maybe they're saving that for something special. I really want Paul Heyman to come back though soon. I want to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I gotta see that.
I know he's gonna be back.
I don't know if they're saving him for something like WrestleMania or something. Like the start of the match, you're waiting for Roman's entrance, and right before his music hits, you just hear "Ladies and gentlemen," and the crowd just goes crazy. Like, that's what I'm waiting for. Who would have ever thought that you would be popping for Paul Heyman like that?
He's the guy, the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. I love Paul Heyman. This match, banger. Which I figured it would be. It wasn't shocking that it was a banger. It was just initially you gotta get me on some matches. Like, I'll just skip them sometimes, and if I'm forced to watch them for the first like 2 minutes, like usually I like it. It's just it's me. It's a personal thing. I knew it was gonna be good. I just don't usually care to watch. He did drop his ass on his head immediately though. That shit was crazy. He obviously didn't mean to, but
damn.
But yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. That was just a good match. Chad Gable is a good wrestler. They just need to do something with his fucking group. And same with Dragon Lee. Push Dragon Lee for a mid-card title, please.
I don't know about that.
Why not? You don't have to win, but put him in the fucking... He's on Raw, isn't he? Damn it, they put him on Raw. He can't... Never mind, you're right. I mean, have him go for the Intercontinental and just have him lose. Like, be like, hey, I want this match. And Braun's like, you don't deserve it. And then he finds a way to get it. And then Braun just destroys him anyway.
Fucked up.
I mean...
What's he get out of that?
I mean, they could put on a good match. It shows that it could just show that you don't always have to win. Like, just because you lose, it doesn't mean it hurts you. Especially if you're already hurt. Like, Dragon Lee's not doing shit. He already sucks. His presence is already in. He's just a good wrestler, so prove it. Make him feel more important. Same with Chad Gable. Do something with that group. I mean, have him go for the titles now that War Raiders is about to win them. Have him go for the titles. You can have him lose. Maybe at some point have him win. Have mid-card title comes out for the women's. Have Ivy Nile go for it. Which this will be in probably 2025 whenever they go to Netflix. But have her go for it, you know? And then the last match, obviously also a banger. Like, this Raw was packed. I think my energy's just low. If my energy was high and like I wasn't a little peeved at the YouTubes, then I would be excited. I would be elated because this Raw was great.
I agree.
Objectively, like, this is a 9, really. Like, if you start thinking about it. The ending, we knew Seth wasn't gonna win. I feel like Sheamus, Damien is the obvious choice, but I wanted Sheamus because he's been doing stuff. He's been doing stuff, putting on bangers. Have him go after Braun. Why not? They haven't done that in a while. He hasn't. Actually, no. Yeah, I guess they did. He went, didn't he? Didn't they do that? He went after the Intercontinental semi recently. I feel like he did because they were like, hey, he has yet to win this title. Yeah, it was a qualifiers. He was in the qualifiers. It was with Ilya Dragunov and two other. Jay's the one who won it. That's what it was. And so have him just get another chance at it. Give him another crack at the title. And let him and Braun put on a fucking banger. Again, he doesn't have to win. It doesn't really hurt him personally because I think Sheamus has done he's done his time. He's done his time. He's like legend status. He's Unk status right now. So he don't need much. But obviously Dominic wasn't gonna win, but that would have been funny.
He should have won.
I would just like to have seen how well the match would be in terms of how long can he survive with cheating, whether it be not cheating, like who knows. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, Bronson Reed had to come out and fuck it all up.
We knew that was gonna happen though. Hey, if anything, he helped Dominic. He's the reason Dominic nearly won.
But he fucked it up.
Yeah, he should have done like one more tsunami to each of them, and then Dominic would have won. But yeah, really really great episode actually. So final verdicts.
Shit.
I don't know. I'm kind of.
It's not.
I want to say 9, but I don't. For some reason, I feel like it's too high. But I also objectively like I see no problem with this. This is like this could be considered a 10 almost. It's just not a lot of stuff that I would like happened, or a lot of story happened really. I guess a lot of story did, but I do think I'm gonna go with a 9. I'm gonna go with a 9. I think 9's a good score, and I imagine SmackDown will be a 9. with Sammy coming to SmackDown.
It's just gotten better. The show's just gotten better.
It's kind of evened out since Triple H has gotten here. It's like consistently great because they pace themselves.
When it's in a good spot, it's gonna be that way. Like it's either I feel like there's not really a lot of that 6 or 7. Like it's either gonna be 5 and below or like an 8, 9, maybe a 10.
No, I agree. Because, I mean, there was that time, like, you gave one a 6, I gave one a 4, and it was that bad episode of SmackDown. I think it was bad. But it was, like, pretty bad, and then, like, Raw was bad, though, and you didn't even watch Raw that week. I didn't even want to upload it. That's how bad Raw was. So it was just 1 week of pure garbage, basically, in my opinion. And then after that, it fixed. There was like a slight hiccup there for a second. And the thing is, a 7 is still good. A 6 is not great, but it's still decent. It's like decent. Because it's just above average. That's all it is. 5 is average. You're mid as fuck. 6 is decent. It's above average. Like 7 is great, really. Getting a 7 is great. I think this was definitely a 9, and let's hope it stays consistent. Because I think that's one thing with Triple H's booking is the way he does shows. He paces himself, spreads it apart. So instead of putting a lot of good shit in one show, you're able to find a way to separate that through multiple shows. Unlike Vince, who would have a story, and then eventually at a certain point, it just dies, it fizzles off, and it becomes bad because he doesn't know how to pace himself, and he wants everything to happen at once. That's why I think that's why he did a lot of twists and shit. But with Triple H, he paces himself. It's more logical. It feels like a real sport almost, where they are competing. Everybody wants a title, all that stuff. And I just like it more. It allows you to do long stories. And I like long. I like whenever the stories take a while because you get huge pops. Like us seeing Paul Heyman come back. Vince would have already had Paul Heyman come back.
Yeah, maybe.
But like I feel like it's going to be a while before we see Paul. And I think that's how it should be. Same with what was the one? Like the Otis storyline? Sometimes Triple H waits a bit too long. You know, Otis should have turned on Chad at that pay-per-view. I think it was King of the Ring. But then they had him turn on Chad the next Raw. And it was just, it felt a little lackluster. So sometimes I wait. Tiffany Stratton, another good example. Waits too long. Once it happens, though, it'll still get a huge pop. It's just sometimes you wait too long. I feel like sometimes it just takes a bit longer. Don't tease it if it's not gonna happen. Basically, that's what you need to learn, Triple H.
Well, tell Triple H what he needs to learn.
Hey man, hey man.
Hey man. Hey man. All
The
right.
cereal. I'm eating
Rice
cereal too.
The off-brand Rice Krispies, the good kind.
See that? That's a bean and sausage cereal with rice. Same thing, really. That's
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're
thinking
eating.
cereal while looking at that, and that is just fucking nasty.